We are back on track on day 6 with our impressions, and the number of clicks are going higher. So yesterday the impressions was around 2,400. It was 2,390 something. So today is 2,904, which means we had more than 500 impressions in one day. So it seems we are picking up the impressions, and the number of clicks are getting improved as well. So here is the Search Console. It's not updating real time. As I said here, I'm using Google API to get real-time data. Each time I refresh the page, it pulls the fresh data from Google Search Console. But this is outdated data for 4 hours and a half ago. So this is going to go way higher than what we are seeing here. So this is really good news. And what I found, which was really interesting, is Perplexity AI, which is a AI search engine that you ask something, it goes to the web, scan the web, and using LLM to generate the answer for you. You can use that. You can use Perplexity for keyword research, which the keyword research you use with that is way better than other tools that exist out there, because this is real-time data that analyze user intent, number of search volume, difficulty, etc. So I actually integrated that with my LMS here. So if I go to the keyword research, going back here, let's say you want to investigate Google Search Console. When I click on generate keywords, it's going to take some time. It goes to the Perplexity API using Sonar model to investigate and find keywords related to Google Search Console. So this gives me good information about estimated monthly search volume, competition, user intent, etc. So I implemented this tool to help me out, not just generating AI content, but help me with a lot of manual steps, because for 10 days I'm going to work on content. So we have a lot of manual steps here to add title, SEO title, description, meta tags, etc., and generating outline content. So it's a lot of manual steps. So this tool helped me a lot to save a lot of time. I'm still going to review the content, work on the content, add visual, graphics, codes, etc. But at least this gives me some base and foundation to work on. So let's see, for example, we have Google Search Console tutorial. This is good candidate, good number of search volume, and competition level is medium. Or more specific, for example, Google Search Console URL inspection. Let's say we want to create a tutorial about that. So this is seed keywords, how I created that. So it creates a base for us to be able to investigate more and find long tail keywords. We have typo here, I have to fix that. So when I click here, it goes to Perplexity again and investigate for long tail keywords. So you have to give it some time because it's investigating the web, working to find long tail keywords. And when it's ready, it gives me idea about content title now, about blog post title. So how to use Google Search Console URL inspection. This sounds promising. It's medium difficulty. Search volume is not bad. Best practices. So I see the rest of the stuff beside this one, how to submit URL for indexing Google Search Console. This doesn't sound bad, 600 to 1000 and 1200, medium. I want to do that. So I added other button here to create complementary keywords. What it does is it goes and now related to this topic we picked, it goes and search for trending topics for this content title. So it adds that to a database we have in the background. And when it's ready, now it can let me to create content. So when I click here, what it does in the background in my platform is it creates a page generates automatically using OpenAI and Perplexity to create title, meta tags, etc. And after that, creates content for me. So I can get started from there instead of doing all those manual steps by myself. So let me click here. This is going to take some time. So it's going to take some time to create the page and generate the content. I'm going to pause the video now, and when it's ready, I get back. Okay, the content is done and the button is disabled now again. For this section, you don't see the create content button because the content got created. So if I go to my pages, going to the bottom of the page, so I see a new page got created, how to submit URLs for indexing, 2025 guide with description and with meta tags for title and description. And when I go to the content ordering, I see it automatically generated the content for me. So this is not the content I'm going to submit for this page. This is my initial content. I'm going to work on that, add more data here, refine the content, etc., and use that for this page. Cool. I'm going to actually work on this page, refining that and submit that and see how it's going to work. So this is great tool for me to save a lot of time and generate more good quality content that can bring good quality traffic to the site.